Wrapping up another cold and windy day. Stop me if you've heard this before.
I know, Scott. Felt more like January out here, didn't it?
It did.
And good news, it's not going to feel that way during the weekend. And it's also not going to feel that way next week. So this is about the coldest it's going to get. We're going to bottom out in the low 20s tonight. With those clear skies, a lot of heat will escape to space. It'll be cooler tonight than it was last night, but at least it won't be as windy, so it won't feel as cold. Let's take a look at a picture from one of our viewers where it certainly was cold. This was a pretty prominent scene across central and northeastern Pennsylvania. And Stephen captioned it, Jack Frost still holding on. Boy, was he still holding on this morning. Temperatures were in the 20s and teens, waking up to 19 degrees in Wellsboro, 18 degrees for Mount Pocono, waking up to the mid-20s for Williamsport and Scranton, also Selinsgrove. We're going to be even colder than that tonight, but at least, again, those winds will not be as wicked as they were last night. Currently, clear skies, lots of stars out and about. If you were in a very dark section of central northeastern Pennsylvania, those highest elevations of Sullivan County, maybe out in central Pennsylvania, you might have seen the Starlight satellite train move over our skies around 8:28. If you did get any pictures, please do send them in. I didn't see them here in our backyard, but if you did see it, please send in some photos and I'll have it up on the 11 o'clock news. Let's take a look right now from our rooftop camera. Clear skies here too, and cold. Current temperature 29 degrees. Our low today was 25. Our high was 38. That's the new high. As a matter of fact, that's just updated as of this forecast. It was 37 before. We currently have winds coming out of the north-northwest at 9 miles per hour, feeling more like 20 degrees. Temperatures now falling into the teens for Storuca, Mansfield 2, in the 20s for Cogonhouse Township, also for Lopez, 23 for Pleasant Mount, 26 for Hazleton, and 32 for Frackville. Temperatures are about on par where they were last night, but they will get colder towards sunrise than they were last night, so we can expect to get down to the teens and 20s for all of us. Temperatures topped out in the low 40s for Selinsgrove and Williamsport, in the upper 30s for Avoca, only topping out at a measly 30 degrees in Mount Pocono. It has been a chilly day there all day. March so far has been pretty warm, though. Almost all the days are with those red panels, except for these past 4 and the 9th of March. So because we've had such above average days, I do want to point out that this day, 73, was 25 degrees above the average, whereas today was just 11 degrees below the average. So we've had much more severe above average temperatures this month than we have below average ones. It just feels all the more awful because we had 70s just last week and now we're having 30s and 40s. But it's not that far off from average. What is far off from average is that warmth that we're seeing, and that is climate change. Fingerprints is on that warmth. Let's take a look right now at those winds, anywhere from 5 to 13 miles per hour, gusting up to 39 today in Mount Pocono. Those winds will continue to calm down as we go through the overnight. It'll continue to be clear, but we're watching 2 areas of disturbances that will link forces. This low will push towards us, and it'll bring rain by Saturday morning. So let's time things out on future clouds and radar, continuing to be clear overnight tonight. Winds will start to fall. We're talking pretty much calm by sunrise, and then maybe some gusts up to 10, even 20 miles per hour. That's not really all that bad compared to the 30 and 40 we had today. Looking ahead to Friday, increasing clouds through the afternoon. Then we see our first shot for some moisture Friday night late. Could be a quick burst of some snow. Then it switches over to all rain by the time we get to Saturday morning. Could be some pockets of heavy rain too, especially in the morning hours on Saturday. And we're talking heavy rain possible by the afternoon, maybe even a burst of snow by the end of this storm, probably over an inch for a lot of us, especially in that southeastern tier that we have. There's your 7-day forecast. AM sun, PM clouds for tomorrow. 45 will be your high, increasing clouds throughout the day. Saturday we'll have heavy rain, especially in the late morning and early afternoon. Sunday we clear out. Monday, Scott, that's the day you're looking for. Temperatures in the upper 50s and lots of sunshine.
That's the day I'm looking for.
Yep, you and me both.
All right, Jeremy. Thanks very much.
Yep.